Okay, let's see if we're live. Is it going? Maybe? I don't know. I'll try this again. There we go. Awesome. Hello, you guys. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome. How's everybody's Wednesday going? Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Elaine. Hi, Rachel. Great to see you. We'll give about a few minutes for people to hop on before we get started. Turn off there. Let me know if the audio and the video is okay in the chat. And then while you guys are popping in, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, because it really does help with the algorithm and catching it to put it on people's home pages and recommendations. So every little bit helps. I'm going to get one last tab open up here. Make sure everything is all good to go. Okay, I think we should be all set. Perfect. Oh, it's still loading up here. No, that's fine. Oh, hi, Wendy. How are you? Great to see you. Glad to see you could stop by. Sorry if I'm not able to pay attention to the chat. One of the tabs that I was already logged on me for whatever reason, and so I had to enter in something real quick. But we got it all fixed now, so that's good. Oh, hi, Angel. Welcome. Great to see you. How are you? Glad to see you could stop by. Now, let's go ahead and catch up on the chat. See what we've got here. Wednesday is going okay, thanks. No problem, Rachel, no problem. Good afternoon, Randy and Dearest chat. I'm great. That's good to hear, Wendy. That's good. Yep, all sounds okay. Okay, awesome, Rachel. Thank you. So far, so good. I can't stay long because I have to take care of some things. I love your new song. It's always been a favorite, and you performed it beautifully. Well, I very much appreciate it, Elaine. Thank you very much. And no harm at all. No hard feelings. So... okay, let's see here. We'll give it about another minute or so before we get started. And then we'll go ahead and hop right in. Let's see. Okay. While we're waiting, I'll go ahead. And reply back to one of the recent comments before we get started. Okay. Okay, got that. Oh, Linda, if you're watching, I just replied back to your comment. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, let's catch up on the chat real quick. Let's see. I requested your song Crazy to be played by Hugo on his I Will React channel. Everyone loved it. I hope you got some new subscribers from it. I saw that, Elaine, and I was very appreciative of that. Thank you very much. And yeah, I did actually see a jump in, like a couple of new subscribers that popped on. So I appreciate it very much, Elaine. Thank you. All right. Let's check and see where we're at. Okay. All right, well, I think we will go ahead and get started. So, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to pop onto my stream. If you are new to my channel or if you are just randomly coming across the stream, my name is Janee. I am an independent singer-songwriter and session singer, and I'm based out of Iowa. And I basically do a lot of cover videos on my channel, and I'm hoping that one day I can get to the point where I can also release original material. And I release new videos every single Wednesday, and particularly for the month of September, I'm actually releasing 2 videos a week. So there's the standard release on Wednesday, and then there will be another video upcoming on Saturday. And for today's release, I released my cover of Colors of the Wind from the Disney movie Pocahontas. And I was really excited to cover this one. This is probably one of my absolute favorite Disney songs to sing. I just really love how powerful it is, and I love overall just the message across the song, and how it really talks about how we need to treat humanity and nature and just like all living beings with respect, and how we really need to keep an open mind to other people's experiences. And so I've always really loved that message. And plus, I'm also partially Native American, for those of you guys that don't know. It's a bit more of a smaller percentage. I still consider myself mostly white, but I am, or at least some of my ancestors are from the Cherokee tribe. And so I've also really appreciated a lot of the Native American culture throughout a lot of my life. And so, yeah, I felt... And also, kind of going into the season of fall, I've always kind of felt that the season of fall and Pocahontas have always been really perfectly tied together. And so with it kind of going into the fall season now, I figured that this would be a really great time to cover the song. So overall, it's actually my second top video currently right now. And I think last time I checked, it had a click-through rate on the impressions of about 8.5%, so, which is extremely well. And also, with it being a Disney cover, I think that kind of helps out with it quite a bit. So, yeah, I know everybody has been loving it, and I've been appreciating all the positive comments and the feedback. And so, yeah, with these streams, what we do is we watch the video together, and I'll talk about some behind-the-scenes stuff that went into putting the video and the song together. And then after we get done watching the video, we'll just kind of use the rest of the time to hang out. You can ask me whatever questions you want, send in any song requests you have. And then sometimes we go into some exciting updates that have happened. So... yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it, and we will pull up the video. And then let me know if the audio and the video comes through okay. I know sometimes it wants to freeze up a little bit once in a while, but that's probably, if that happens, it's probably due to my laptop, because it's not, it doesn't have enough bandwidth quality to handle heavy-duty streams like this. So that's probably why you'll get some of these issues. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. You think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so. But still I cannot see if the savage one is me.
How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know.
Real quick before we get into the rest of the song, I wanted to try and make the video kind of look as fall and have that Native American vibe as much as possible, so I really wanted to try and go for a sort of like that type of gradient and to make it look more naturistic. I don't know if that's a word, but I really wanted to try and go for that look. And with this video also, I really wanted to try and tap into more of my classical training and show that side of my voice off a little bit, particularly for this week, since I really haven't tapped into it all that much. And so, yeah, I'm glad it's been a rather pleasant surprise for you guys, and I'm glad you all enjoy it. So, I'm thinking about kind of maybe exploring that a little bit more. But you guys can let me know if you would want more of that or not. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's get back into the video.
You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
And then also, real quick, I wanted to stop it and throw in a little tidbit. But when I was recording this, I knew I wanted to keep the recording very close to the movie, because when I listened to the soundtrack, I did kind of notice that there was a little bit of extra reverb added on, because I know that was more so recorded in like some type of vocal hall. And so, but whenever it's used in the video, there's actually very little reverb added, so I mainly just used EQ and compression when I was putting this together. And otherwise, then it's pretty much cut and dry, so very similar to what it's like in the movie, which I typically don't really do, but I wanted to make sure and have it match as close as possible, so I figured it came out rather well. Let's see. Did you use a sepia filter? So this actually isn't sepia. So I edit my videos with Final Cut Pro, and I used a filter called Heat. And what that does is it kind of makes a scene look like it's in the desert, or like there's a drought almost. So it really adds those sun waves onto that frame. But I took those off of that, and I just kept the coloration on there, and I really think it turned out rather well. So, let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come rolling over riches all around you, and for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does a sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with the wind.
Let's go ahead and stop it right there. Now, I will say, towards the end of the song, that's always usually my favorite part. I always like to go into that. And then, but yeah, I personally always have been partial to the movie version of the song rather than the pop version. So that's kind of why I went with this version, and I've always loved it for a really long time. So, let's see. Why can't I control the goosebumps? Well, I appreciate that, Wendy. Thank you very much. All right, let's go ahead and get that started back up.
How high does a sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
All right, and that was my cover video for Colors of the Wind. And I will say, that one last do, that part is always such a signature Disney part of like a lot of their songs to add that do part at the end of it. So. All right. Let's get this turned on. I'm turning on some background music, so let me know if it's too loud in the chat or if you guys can hear it okay. Oh, hold on. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. Turn that down just a little bit. I'm trying to double check one of my tabs real quick. And while that's refreshing, we'll check up on the chat. Bravo. Thank you very much, Rachel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Glad that you liked it. Sorry, it's taking a little bit of time to refresh and pull up. Oh, and thank you very much, Wendy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. And like I said, I'm thinking about doing some more stuff from some musicals or like some more classically oriented songs if you guys would be interested in hearing a little bit more of that side. So, feel free to let me know. Let's see, maybe if we close out. Oh, try that. Let's see if it opens up that way. Okay, there we go. It looks like it's loading. Let's double check the chat. I think you would make a great voice actress or singer for Disney movies. Well, I appreciate that, Elaine. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Okay. Looks like there's nothing going on there. That's fine. All right. So, in recent updates, I actually had something really cool happen recently. One of my friends who is a former concert promoter, he actually worked as a tech over at a festival recently. And one of the people that was playing at that festival was Ken Tamplin. Now, if you don't know who Ken Tamplin is, he is a vocal coach on YouTube. Big shout out to his channel. It's called Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy. He is actually friends with Dan Basque, and he was in the video for "I'll Make a Man Out of You." If you're not familiar with where he's at, he's the guy that does the part on "This Guy's Got Him, I'm Scared to Death," and that part where all the cameos are appearing. But yeah, he provides a lot of great helpful information for a lot of vocalists, and yeah, overall he's just really great. And yeah. So anyway, kind of going back to that, my friend actually showed Ken some of my work, and he absolutely fell in love with it. So I was really super pleased with that, and I thought that was really super cool. And then I know I saw, like Elaine said in the chat earlier, there have been a couple of reactions, or yeah, a couple of reaction channels that have reacted to my videos. That was from actually earlier this week. There was one, RJJ Reactions, and again, the I Will React channel. They both reacted to my video for Crazy by Patsy Cline, and so I thought that was really cool. And yeah, so just a lot of fun stuff. And again, there's going to be another video coming up for Saturday. And so, yeah, we'll kind of be going back to a bit more of the 70s stuff for the next video that's coming out. So, and yeah, for the month of September, guys, there's going to be a lot of variety. And so I'm really excited for you guys to see what's going to come out. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm super excited. Let's catch up on the chat. Yes, your voice will blend beautifully with those songs. Well, I appreciate that, Wendy. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will definitely look into it. Let's see. That's exciting. Yes, it is, Rachel. Yes, it is. Let's see. Oh, yes, those funny facts are great to hear. Yeah, that they are. I always think that they're interesting. But yeah, guys, we are getting pretty close to 600 subscribers. I'm currently at 585 as I'm looking at my YouTube studio page, so that is really exciting. And I want to say that I think my video today has been bringing in a couple more new subscribers, so that's pretty exciting. I'm going to double check my page since I haven't really been able to look at it for a little bit. That or they might be coming in from other videos. Yep, doesn't look like any subs have come in from today's video. Oh well, that's okay. That usually doesn't tend to pick up on my videos until around the weekend, so that's sort of to be expected. Not a problem with that. And then, the last time I checked, when I was looking at my watch hours, I'm currently at 773 watch hours, so I'm almost at the, I'm almost a third away from getting to the place where I can access super thanks and super chats, so that's pretty exciting. We're getting really, really close. And so, yeah, the more you guys can share my videos, the more you guys can watch them. It really helps out, and I would appreciate that. And I know there's still a lot of videos from recently that have been bringing in a lot of new traffic, so it's going pretty steady there, which I'm really excited about. Let's double check on the chat. Let's see. I would love to hear you sing Pat Benatar's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. That is actually on my list currently. I have a few Pat Benatar songs on my Google Doc list of songs that I'm going to cover. And one of them will hopefully be a Pat Benatar song. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. So that will definitely be looked into for sure. Let's see. It all takes time, but you are working hard and it will pay off. Well, I appreciate that, Elaine, or Rachel. Thank you very much. And then there's also some collabs coming up that I know will definitely help out with that quite a bit. And so, yeah, those will be coming out sometime in the future. So be on the lookout for those. I'm not going to mention any specifics, but yeah, you guys will not be disappointed. I will say that. That's for sure. Let's get a quick drink here. But yeah, fun little fact. If you guys watched my Get Ready With Me stream from Monday, I did mention on that stream that I was filming 2 videos for that particular day, and one of those was actually for today's video. So just a fun little fact there, in case you guys were interested. But yeah, right now, like I said, today's cover is actually currently my second top ranking video. That it would be if it was for the first 7 hours and 25 minutes. And then my top ranking video is actually my cover of There You'll Be from Pearl Harbor. So I know that one really took off when it was released. So overall, we're really not doing too bad, and I'm really excited. Let's see here. Let's double check one of our tabs here. See if there's anything coming up. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's check on the chat. Let's see. Is Victor the Guitar Nerd one of them? You guys will have to see. You will have to see and find out. But we are currently working together. But yeah, I'm not going to mention any further details. But yeah, there is that. Let's see. I haven't watched yet. Oh, yeah, but, oh, you're talking about the Get Ready With Me stream. Oh, yeah, that's fine, Wendy. That's fine. No hard feelings there. No hard feelings. Let's see where we're at. Alright, not doing too bad. But yeah, guys, how was everybody's Labor Day? Hope you all had a great day off. I know we didn't really do too much over here. We just, like I said, I was filming and then I had to work over at my job later that evening. So overall, it was a very busy day for me. But I was able to get a lot of stuff done, so Because luckily my husband was home from work and he was able to go on toddler duty while I was getting a lot of my stuff done. So I was very much appreciative of that. Let's see, catch up on the chat. Victor is amazing. Yep, that he is, Rachel. And let's see, Victor is incredible. Victor! Hey, how's it going? Great to see you! How are you, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's catch up on the chat. Cool and rainy, which is unusual for Texas. It was a pleasant and welcome surprise. Oh, nice! You live in Texas. That's awesome, Elaine. I've never been there, but I've always wanted to go there. The closest I've been over to Texas is the, I want to say it was the Dallas airport. But other than that, that was the only time I was ever, like, in Texas, technically. So, let's see. I'm good. Glad to hear that, Victor. Glad to hear that. Have everybody saying hi to Victor. Victor, do you want to be a mod? Here, I'll go ahead and make you a mod. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, I got you in. Let's see. I was recording and couldn't figure out why I was playing so far behind the beat. Turns out I wasn't setting, turns out I wasn't. Settings have changed, so the audio ended up being 30 milliseconds behind. Oh, nice. That's funny. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, and you got a tour coming up next month, don't you? I know that's going to keep you pretty busy, so I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. Yay, now I have the power. Wahahaha. Yes, you do, Victor. Yes, you do. Love it, love it, love it. That is awesome. So yeah, real quick, I probably should mention that with the 2 videos a week for the month of September, that means that there will be an additional live stream or another additional post-release stream for Saturdays as well. So be on the lookout for those. I know it's not typically the standard time, but hopefully with it being the weekend, then that will kind of help things out a little bit, so that way more people are a bit free. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for that, and that'll be a lot of fun. Let's catch up on the chat. A computer is fun. Haha, yes they are, very much so. Victor doesn't need any more power. He has plenty on his own. Best guitarist on YouTube. Exactly, Elaine, exactly. Let's see. Oh, ladies, we must be careful with our words. Victor the guitar nerd is in charge. Exactly, Wendy, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I have. We'll be out for 3 weeks, I think, playing in Europe and UK. Nice, that's awesome. You guys should look at coming to the US sometime. And then hopefully we can actually meet in person one of these days. That would be awesome. We do try to behave, don't we, Wendy? Yes, very much so, Rachel. I'm sure you guys do. Yeah, no, a couple weeks ago, there was a creepo that popped up on my chat, and yeah, he got a little bit personal, and so yeah, I've been starting to add some more mods to my channel. So luckily, a couple people I've reached out to have been more than willing to help out with that, so that is awesome. So very grateful for that. Alright, looks like you guys are talking amongst yourselves in the chat. Let's see where we are at. Alright, still not doing too bad. But yeah, now that we're kind of in the season of fall, officially, maybe not officially, but we kind of have gone into that per se. What are some of your guys' favorite fall activities to do? I know my favorite part about fall is watching all the trees change colors. I know I definitely couldn't be a person that lives in like a very hot climate, because I really do love watching the seasons change and watching all the leaves change on the trees. And I also like a lot of snow and a lot of rainstorms and just the different changes in the season. So I definitely could not live in a place that's tropical. That's for sure. Let's see. We were in the U.S. last year. Hope to be back there again sooner rather than later. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. Did not know that. Let's see. I have to exit now. I look forward to your next song on Saturday. Well, thank you so much, Elaine, for stopping by. I appreciate it. And you have a good rest of your day. Alright. Looks like that's going in the chat. I'm going to check one of my tabs real quick. Oh, there we go. And then I will say, also with the fall, comes my husband's birthday. My husband was actually born on October 28th, so he always likes to tend to do a lot of Halloween-themed stuff for his birthday. And so that's always really fun. And fun little fact, I'm actually a little bit older than my husband. I'm technically about 3 months and 5 days older than him, so we joke a lot that I'm the cougar in the relationship, so that's always a fun little thing we have going there. Okay, and it's going there. Oh, looks like we got, that's fine. No problem there. Let's see. I'm heading off to see you all again soon. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Rachel. I appreciate you. You have a good rest of your day. I'm going to refresh one of my tabs real quick to see the updates on any of the analytics. Let's see here. Like I said, my laptop is running a little bit slow with the screen going. Oh, looks like it's not updating. That's a bit odd. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Let's catch up on the chat. That's funny. Your husband's birthday is a day later than mine. Oh, nice! I didn't know you had an October birthday. That's interesting. Do you also do Halloween-themed stuff, too, for your birthday? Let's see. Okay. But yeah, currently, looks like today's video is actually at 296 views. So that is pretty awesome. Because like I said, it's currently my second top ranking video. So it's some pretty exciting stuff. I wonder if there's a bit more up-to-date stats on my app here. Oh, doesn't look like too much has changed. So yeah, it looks like it's updated on there. Oh, and then it's actually also got 20 likes, which is very, very good. So pretty happy about that. Oh, and guys, also, Victor released a new video recently, earlier this week. So if you guys have not checked that out, go check it out. It's pretty awesome. I know when I first saw it, it absolutely made my day, and I could not stop smiling. So yeah, guys, go check it out whenever you get the chance. I know he would appreciate it very much. Let's see. I did once. After that, I didn't anymore. All right. Well, that's fine. To each his own. Let's see. Okay. Looks like we're at about the 42-minute mark. So we'll probably stay on for about another 15 minutes. And then we'll close things out. I usually try to make these streams about an hour long. Let's catch up on the chat. Thanks. I'm so glad it brought you joy. That it did, Victor. I really, really enjoyed it. Let's see. In the Netherlands, Halloween starts to come. Okay. All right. Nice. That is interesting. Let's see. I'm heading out. It was nice to see your stream. Well, thank you so much, Angel, for stopping by. I really appreciate you coming by, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Let's check another one of our tabs here. But yeah, kind of going back to when I was talking about doing some more musical theater, more classical stuff. I know the new Wicked movie is coming out, and that has been absolutely one of my favorite Broadway shows that I've seen. I did see that in New York City one time when I was in high school, and out of all the Broadway shows that I've seen, that is probably my all-time favorite show that I've seen. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a cover of a Wicked song if you guys would want to see that. Because I do like some of the songs from that show, and I know those would probably also be really great videos to start getting a little bit more traction. But then again, you never know. But thought I might try pressing my luck on that if you guys would be interested. So there is that. And then I want to say, there was another reboot that was going to come out, but I can't remember the exact date of it. I'm double checking on that real quick. Oh, I didn't want to pull that out. It's probably going to be sometime later this year, but I don't know if it's been updated. But for the Neverending Story, I've been thinking about covering that song for that reboot when it comes out also. So that would also be a fun idea to play with. Let's see. Empress Elizabeth, My Life is Mine is a great song also. Oh, I've never heard of that. Is that a artist over in the Netherlands? Because I've never heard of her. Let's see. It's a powerful song too. I would have to look into that. Never heard of it. Okay, let's see where it streams at. We'll probably give it about another 10 minutes or so before we close things out. I'm going to check one of my tabs here. Okay, looks like that's all good to go. And then I will also say, hopefully sometime soon, I do want to cover a song that's actually very special and near and dear to my heart, and it's one of the very first songs I ever learned to sing as a kid, so I do want to cover that one at some point. It is a song from one of my big influences growing up, so I would like to cover that one sometime. I'm not going to mention what it is, but I think you guys will all enjoy it. But it was actually the first song I ever sang in public, and I figured that would be a fun one to take on sometime. Alright, let's catch up on the chat. Yes, there is a Dutch and a German version of it. I think there is also an English version. Okay, nice. Interesting. Yeah, and then like I said, I do want to cover some another European artist. I do want to cover some Nightwish sometime, so that would be interesting. I'm still kind of looking into a lot of their catalog since I only know probably a few of their songs, but I do want to explore a little bit of that sometime and dive a little bit more into that. Now, let's see. It's from the musical Empress Elizabeth. Okay, I've never heard of that. I didn't know that was a musical. That would be interesting. Okay, we'll probably give it about 10 more minutes, and then we'll close things out here. Let's check this real quick. Let's see. A Nightwish cover would be so cool. That's what I'm thinking, Victor. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe you and I should work on one of those sometime. And I also want to do some Evanescence and some Hailstorm, and then some other songs in the rock genre. So I figured that would be kind of cool to touch up on. Let's see. 04 Jansen would be honored. Well, I appreciate that, Wendy. That's a pretty big compliment there. So I appreciate that. Yeah, and I think like a lot of like more recent Nightwish fans, the way that I discovered Nightwish was through the Charismatic Voice when she did her reaction of Ghost Love Score. I had never heard of them until I saw her reaction of that particular song, and then ever since then I've kind of been slowly dipping my toes into a bit of their catalog, so I do like a lot of it, and I will say it definitely is a shame that they're definitely not as well known over here in America as they are in the European sector, so but yeah, I did see that they were on tour with Metallica not too long ago, so that I really thought that was great to give them a bit more exposure. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Sounds fun. Yeah, for sure, Victor, for sure. Let's see here. And then I think along with a lot of that, I do also want to cover some more grunge, because grunge was technically my first introduction of when I personally got into a lot of rock music. I listened to a lot of Nirvana, there was a lot of Stone Temple Pilots, a lot of Soundgarden, Chris Cornell, Audioslave, a lot of Alice in Chains. I love Alice in Chains. Their harmonies are absolutely fantastic, and I always loved Blaine Staley's voice, and I've gotten into a little bit of Pearl Jam, and then I definitely want to do some more Guns N' Roses covers. Appetite for Destruction is one of my all-time favorite albums, and I never ever get tired of listening to that album. I probably went through that album back and forth when I was in high school, trying to sing a lot of Axl's parts. And so I definitely want to do a lot of more GNR covers sometime soon, and get more into that. And maybe, possibly, if anybody would be interested, maybe even do some re-reports of some of my old GNR covers on my channel. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Let's see. What do you think about Within Temptation? I have actually never listened to their stuff at all, so I would have to look into their catalog. And I know there's also Epica. I haven't really listened to a lot of their stuff, but I've thought about looking into it as well. Let's catch up on the chat here. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of weird that here Nightwish is one of the really big bands, and yet they aren't really that well known in the U.S. Same with a lot of those types of power metal, symphonic metal bands. Absolutely, Victor. Absolutely. Let's see. Both Within Temptation and Nightwish are metal symphony kinds of genre. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Let's see. Early Guns N' Roses were so freaking good. Yes, they were, Victor. Yes, they were. Absolutely. And then I also really want to do a cover of Say Hello to Heaven by Temple of the Dog. I really want to put that together too sometime. That's probably one of my favorite Chris Cornell songs that he sings. And then I also want to do Seasons and then possibly Sun Shower. But those are just some ideas that I think would be really, really cool. I tend to like a lot more of Chris Cornell's outside work from Soundgarden. I really think a lot of his work from his solo career and from Audioslave is those are the ones that I'm partial to personally. So I love a lot of that stuff. Let's see. How about other similar stuff from that era, like Skid Row or Bon Jovi? Absolutely. I do want to cover those as well, also. So I have a lot of their songs on my Google Doc list currently. So those are definitely going to be ones that I will touch on sometime. Isaac, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Glad to see you here. How are you? Too much is going on there. That is fine. And actually, while I'm thinking of it, I think the Broside stream is about to start here pretty soon. So I'll go ahead and grab the link and then I'll copy and paste it into the chat. I haven't quite figured out how to do a raid, so I'll put that in there because I know that's about to start soon for those of you that want to pop in there and raid their stream. Let's catch up on the chat real quick. Hanging in there, glad to be here. Well, I'm glad to see you, Isaac. I'm very glad to see you. Let's see. What do you think about the Dutch rock chick, Anouk? I've never heard of her, Wendy. I've never heard of her. Chris Cornell was such a fantastic singer. His work with Audioslave is fantastic. Like a Stone is definitely a favorite. Absolutely. And that's also what I want to cover sometime. Let's see here. Oh, did they just now? Yep, I think they just now started. Yeah, I've actually been noticing that Dan hasn't been on the streams recently, but I think that's probably due to the shutdown going on with Twitter over in Brazil, which is really unfortunate. I think that's kind of caused him to go a little bit, not necessarily under the radar, but MIA, I should say. Okay, well, we're pretty much at the hour mark, so, guys, I'm going to go ahead and paste that into the chat so you guys can hop in, and then we will go ahead and close out. I'll pin it up here at the top, and then you guys can go ahead and head over there. I'll double check one of our tabs real quick before we close out. It's got to give a little bit of time. time to refresh here. Okay, it doesn't look like much is going on there. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and close out. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's stream. And like I said earlier, I really appreciate all the positive feedback and the comments that you guys have been leaving on today's video. I really appreciate it. We'll be back with another stream on Saturday. I'll still have to figure out the time since it's not a normal streaming day for me. But I'm thinking the 2 p.m. Central Time should work again for Saturdays. And yeah, again, there will be another stream on Saturday and another new video. You can check me out over on my website at randyjaneemusic.com. I'm over on all the socials on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you would like to support my channel, you can go onto my locals page at randyjanee.locals.com. And I also have a virtual tip jar on PayPal. All the links are in the description of the stream. And again, I'll see you guys on Saturday. And again, thank you so much for tuning on to today's stream. And I will see you guys later.